When we last left off, we had just completed rescuing Coyote from Stevie J with the help of her boyfriend, Paco. She is our only lead at this point in trying to figure out what happened to our good old friend, Mr. Watts. And actually, after I'd ended the video, there was a little conversation that took place between Miss Kubota and us, as well as Coyote. Coyote was taken to a med facility where they're going to take care of her arm. So it was messed up from Stevie J, what he did to her. And then find out that she actually has essentially a home for us to run out of down below the Seamstress Union. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue on. How may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. And you mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Woohoo! So, found the right hookup right off the bat. Are there any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Alright. So let's talk this Van Grass character. Van Grass is busy talking on his commlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner, standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man, and you get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make good quick. Biz is good. Talk to me, he says. Miss Kabuto said you're a fixer. I do street work. Got anything for me? Well, let's see. Let's go for that. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry, I'm doing a thing right now. Important things. Talk to you later. Oh, hey guys, one more thing. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Alright, so... Hey Johnny, I'm looking for where Cherry took Coyote. Piano's allowed to check it out. No more conversation? Evening, I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stop Nick losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. Protective, aren't you? Immensely, toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Anything else? People are saying that it's Ripper, but people say a lot of things that they don't know about. Understand? After I awoke. Good way to refer to the goblinization there. That piece is a reference to what happened to most orgs and trolls, that they actually transform from, traditional humans into trolls and orgs. That was referred to as the goblinization. Kabuto took him in, gave him a job. It's always a nice thing to have happen. Actually, blood under fingernails. Yeah, that always usually drives up the price. Let's go down and find out what's down below. Play chopsticks? Sounds fun. Alright. I knew what the code was, I just wanted to see the other what the other stuff said. Ooh. Runner's Haven. Alright, so got a little stash there. Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Like you see a hand? Ouch, bad joke right now. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some Trivid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Laser inside of your arm. Sounds cool. Aw. So, I earned this face by being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. Nighty-night. Alright, that was fast. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks, Miss Kubota. Will have me working it off for the rest of my life. You look like you've got something on your mind. Got some questions for you. What kind of questions? Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. Hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Cheers, Jam. Whoa. Easy, lover. No, it wasn't like that. We were friends. I guess I knew him for the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. I was pretty average that night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage. You know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what. And Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Dreck. How he grew up rich, didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where did he live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Not bad was his drinking. If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sick? What's that all about? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. All better, just like that? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I got the gems, though. Alright, so before I go upstairs and talk to Mr. Delilah, let's investigate down here. Bunk of a mess, reek of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, pillows, you find an old photograph that has a lot of wear. That's a good photo. Blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her finger. And then what's it say on the back? Sam and Jessica, Lake, State Park, summer 2040. Pocket that thing. Alright. Algernon. Good evening, young human, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have, man. Weapons, just powerbolt still. And any good spells. Fog, pipe bomb, silence. So, nope, nothing I really want. Well. Alright. Let's see what you have. Still the same armor. It's alright. This should be the weapons guy. Bunker Buster, Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends. On occasion, consider me your own personal army. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UKAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get for you? Let's take a look at all this. See, no bayonets. Come on, what's up with that? Alright. Sells drones too, but I don't need any of that. So. Alright, let's see. Right now. Oh, this guy's the electric. Decker. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer? Or anything gear you need? Yeah, I'm not going to ask all those questions. I can explain it. Cyberdeck is basically your computer system. ESP are autonomous programs. You can summon inside the Matrix, help you out, and then programs are just that, programs. So, nothing for me. See you later. Peace. Oh, I'm being rude. I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident Decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. So Johnny Clean comes on down. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. And let's see. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility, posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. For you, I don't know. The decking skill is often used on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, but occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local Matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Echo Mirage. There was a virus that wiped out the internet of old, and the Echo Mirage team was a team that was assembled by the government to combat it. Most of them died or disappeared. Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he sure as hell is not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. Be careful out there. And for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Dr. Sarah Castle. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? So, just go ahead and explain all this stuff, I guess. Makes it easy. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of those things can get you back on your feet. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. So, cyberware, I'm not going to take any because it will decrease your maximum magical power due to cutting back essence, at least roleplay-wise. But let's take a look at it. So, if you're going for like a street samurai or something that, or a gun runner or whatever you have, then this would be a great way to go. There is something called BioWare, which I could use. I can't remember if in Shadowrun Returns it affects your essence or not. In tabletop, BioWare is something you could take, and there was some that would increase like charisma and stuff. It's a nice bonus. Alright. While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Ooh. Let's see, medical supplies. So, a bunch of trauma kits. I'm gonna just play by the seat of my pants and get what I get. And then, what's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Alright. Anything else that I missed? Alright, let's go deliver those stones. I wonder if I could tell Coyote that. Okay, you're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch the game with me? I found something else. Yeah, great. What was it? Photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I couldn't really follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your calmly chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Hey, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Alright. Alright, there he is. Mr. Delilah. What do you want? Business. What business? I got no business with you. We're... Coyote? Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? She's getting stitched up. I'll leave that. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? Alright. The guy's got your goods. Doesn't make a difference. Don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? I'm going to hold back just the one pebble. It's not here. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job, they do it. Then they get paid, and we part happy. Now, you have something that I paid Cody to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble, and we won't get any more work for Johnny Clean. Double the fee, and the pebble is yours. Sweet. Made money. Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight. So you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day, might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me, I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Van Gras. Follow me. You're back. Still busy. What's your story? I can see you're a busy man. That's right, and? Rare stones, huh? Let's see those rare stones. Where'd you get this, Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Do I have points? Oh yeah, I've got 14. Let's boost that charisma up. Need to do it later anyways. Alright. Then strength. Okay. Enough for now. I'm back. Ow, dang it. Well, oh well. Still made money. That's what I get for not spending my karma first. Let's see if there's any jobs, side quests to do before I go on. We're done for now. Buzz. Okay. Guess it's the docks I go. The good old Paco, maybe.
Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate before you go if you could take a moment of your time to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. This is Ingenious, signing off.